Hello everyone, today is November 14th, 2020, 8 a.m., we are at Koltsovo Airport. We fly to Makhachkala, our Caucasus, our nature, mountains. First time to Dagestan. 4-day trip, the trip promises to be good. We will shoot, I will show you everything, stay with us on the channel for now.
Оставайтесь с нами на канале. Пока-пока.
Well, here we got our luggage left the airport. This is how it looks at the airport area. Now they are announcing our flight back. More precisely, to Yekaterinburg.
Помашите ручкой. Мы сейчас ждем, должен за нами приехать человек.
Wave your pen. We are all waiting. Must come man. Take us city, to get a car there and go from Makhachkala to Derbent. No, I deceived you. The car is for us, drove directly to the airport, so we will immediately load and go. Here is our car. We issued the car, received it. We leave from Makhachkala airport to Derbent.
Да. Уже интервью дают.
Это парк, герб России и Дагестана.
Красиво.
Да, в этом самолете я кофе пил. В 2002 году 80 рублей чашка стоила. Она раньше стояла в городе, кафе было.
Пушка, по-моему.
We will now stop to eat on the way, then Derbent, check in, we will walk.
До Дербента. Будем где-то по дороге останавливаться сейчас кушать. Потом Дербент, заселимся, будем гулять.
Authentic cafe, under renovation, but an exception was made for us. We were seated at a table in the service room. We are in the village of Manas, not far from Makhachkala airport. So far, I like it very much. The cafe was closed for renovation, but we were hospitably launched, fed.
Выкатываемся. с фонтана еще смотрю. Дербент, город.
Derbent, closed, connected gates, a city in the south of Russia in the Republic of Dagestan, located on the spurs of the Dagestan Mountains of the Greater Caucasus, on the coast of the Caspian Sea.
Город Большого Кавказа, на побережье Каспийского моря.
Называется море. Но реально это не море, это Каспийское море называется.
The city is 2,000 years old, although in fact it is 2,500 years old, apparently the old stele at the entrance to the city.
Вот это старая, видимо, стела. Вот такие прикольные ворота. Мы заселяемся в отель. Вот такой вот.
We check into a hotel and like this we have a huge number.
Просто огромный номер. Кровать. Кондиционер.
Bed,
телевизор.
air conditioning, TV, very worthy. Let's see what can be seen from the window.
Сейчас посмотрим, что из окна видно. Из окна не видно ничего.
Nothing is visible from the window. Well, today we are spending the night here. This is Derbent.
Ну вот, сегодня мы здесь ночуем. Это Дербент. Мы сейчас на Каспийском побережье под Дербентом. Приехали посмотреть, здесь стоянка. Был такой проект советский, краноплан. Имя у него было Лунь. Единственный краноплан из 10 запланированных. Это вот такая самолета, корабль, который должен развивать скорость больше 500 км в час, набирать, и за счет этого
Project 903 Loon Missile Ship Ekranoplane, serial number C31. According to NATO codification, Utka is a Soviet Project 903 Ekranoplane missile-carrying missile ship, developed at the Central Design Bureau for SPKIM.
Патриотический развивающий парк. Вот еще стоят палубные истребители для авианосцев, которые складываются крылья.
R.E. Alexeyev under the leadership of V.N. Kirilov. Created at the Volga pilot plant and is the only fully built Project 903 ship out of 8 planned. The Ekranoplan is designed to combat surface ships by inflicting a missile strike in conditions of weak opposition from the enemy's air attack means. The main target of the missile carrier is aircraft carriers. The Loon Ekranoplan, due to its high speed and stealth for radars, can approach aircraft carriers at a distance of accurate missile launch.
Осеннее Каспийское море. Последние дни в море гигантского корабля. Сейчас его на тросах перетянут вглубь, дальше к поберегу, для него постаменты заливают. Он будет главным украшением парка будущего. Приехали в крепость.
We arrived at the Narankala fortress, on the top of the mountain above Derbent. We are going now to inspect the fortress. A wonderful view of the city opens up.
Приехали, отличный вид на сам город, на Дербент. Касса нет, не работает? А, заплатил? Ага, ладно. Это вот мы, вот.
Две девушки, кажется.
Passing by, many do not pay attention to the square openings, closed by a lattice, thinking that these are some kind of medieval-style hatches. However, in ancient times, criminals sentenced to life imprisonment lived out their days behind these bars. The prison was named Zidane. Their depth is 9 meters, and the internal area is 20 to 25 square. The walls of the cells were designed according to the pyramid principle, which deprived the prisoners of the chance to escape. During the excavation period, a huge number of human skeletons were found at the bottom of the prisons. Apparently, the bodies of the dead criminals were buried right there, covered with sand.
Так сделано качественно, конечно. Бывали в многих крепостях.
Made very high quality, have been in many fortresses, in different parts of the world, there is something to compare. Nice, neat, beautiful lighting in the
Красиво,
evening.
аккуратно. Фонари. Вечером какая-то обалденная подсветка включается. Я и говорю, есть с чем сравнивать, то есть прям прилично сделано.
Locked gates, this is how the name of the city of Derbent is translated from the Azerbaijani language. This ancient city of Dagestan passed through antiquity and reached modern times, changing its appearance more than once. But one thing in its appearance remains unchanged, the stone fortress Narankala, which once protected the Caucasian people from ill-wishers, and now attracts travelers from all over the world. According to various versions, the name of the citadel means, the Sun Fortress, or, the Tower of Light. The first mention of it dates back to the 6th century BC. Its author is the famous ancient Greek historian and geographer Hecataeus of Miletus. In those days, the building was called Caspian Gate. The impetus for the start of construction was the command of the Persian king Khosrau I Anushirvan, who came from the Sassanid family. The fortress was designed as an addition to the defense system of the Caucasus, which guarded the Transcaucasia and Western Asia from the raids of northern tribes. It deprived enemies of the opportunity to penetrate cities bypassing the mountains or from the coastline of the Caspian Sea. In addition to the Naran-Kala citadel, this included city and sea walls, as well as the Dagberi mountain fortification. The building material for the construction of the Derbent fortress was the Upper Sarmatian limestone. Its length reached 700 meters, height, from 6.5 meters. It is impossible to determine the exact height, since the walls were preserved unevenly, but there is no doubt about their thickness, it is 3.5 meters. German traveler Adam Olerius once joked that the walls of the fortress are as wide as a road, and you can easily ride a cart along them. The western section of the fortress in two parallel lines ran across the coast and went into the sea, forming a kind of bay that did not allow opponents to get close to the city in shallow water. Subsequently, the level of the Caspian began to drop, and the walls were lengthened inland. For many years the fortress played the most important role in protection and defense. Centuries and millennia passed, generations changed, new owners of Naran-Kala made changes to its appearance, modernized and restored its dilapidated fortifications. Traces of rebuildings of different years are still visible, and from them you can read the entire centuries-old history of this attraction of Derbent. The Derbent fortress is conditionally subdivided into three components: Citadel Naran-Kala, the best preserved section, the southern wall, the main part of which was destroyed in the 19th century. The north wall is in fair condition. The walls run parallel to each other and squeeze the old part of the city together. The Naran-Kala citadel is a symbol and main attraction of Derbent. The entire fortress and each part of it are separately protected by the state and recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites.
Там у крепости-то вот кому памятник-то был?
Короче, персидского поэта 17 века.
Туда сначала?
В Азербайджане родился, в Азербайджане умер. Ну, то есть это азербайджанская власть.
Ну. Ну это что было персидское, да? До начала. Это вот тоже часть крепостной стены получается, вот она идет. Благоустройство общественной территории. Мой Дагестан — комфортная среда. Вот. Мы сейчас идем по благоустроенной территории. Прикольно. Междыка Зембека переулок. О, привет. Забирай.